Yo, Cowboys fans, hey. It's been a good day. Y'all see the decal. Always repping in the DMV area. Check this out. Quick housekeeping. All right. I will be at the game this weekend. I will be going live from the game on Sportscaster. Hopefully the reception agrees with me, but I'll also be tailgating. So if you guys see me out there, show love. I'll be in the red zone lot, and I will be at Mark Holmes tailgate. So you guys, if you see me, you guys see me around the DMV area. For those of you who don't know, I live in the DMV area. I coach football in the DMV area. I make music in the DMV area, and I talk Cowboys in this area. I'm here. I'm out all the time. If you guys see me speak, straight up, I'm not one of these people who think I'm perfect. You know, my hair a little dusty, my eyes a little glossy. No, I don't smoke weed. If you ask me if I smoke weed one more time on Botch's Law Stream, I said on Botch's Law Stream. Now I'm making mistakes, so y'all probably gonna think I smoke weed. But on Botch's live stream, Foots be high. No, he don't. Foots be tired. Foots be playing drums. Foots be working. Foots be coaching kids. Foots be talking football. Foots be watching film. I love y'all though, man. I really love y'all. All right, here we go. Cowboys Skins preview breakdown, and I put in parentheses finding and exploiting mismatches. So that's gonna be my thing for this weekend. I want the Cowboys to exploit mismatches on the offensive side of the ball and on the defensive side of the ball. Now, when you look at the Skins, last weekend, the Skins got off to a red-hot start against Philly, which tells me a couple things. First of all, Philly can't cover. But the Skins do have some good players. I like Terry McLaurin. What's his last name? McLaurin. He played at Ohio State with Dwayne Haskins. He can run. All right. The rest of their receiving core, Trey Quinn is kind of just a guy. He may do some things between the 20s, but in the red zone, I think you'll find a way to bottle him up. AP. Now, if AP plays, you got to tackle. I know AP's 100 years old, but for my money, he's better than Darius Geis, which is another Redskin waffle. But if he plays, you got to tackle. So they have some weapons on offense, and then on defense, if you think Landon Collins is good, I personally think he's a B player. I don't think he's bad, but I think he's a free agent for a reason, and the Skins spent a bunch of money on him, but I don't think he's an A safety, like a top tier safety. I think he can come up, he can tackle, but can he cover? Not really. You guys know how I feel about Josh Norman. I think he's average, and I'll get to some more of that later. And for Holcomb, the middle linebacker, he kind of jumped out on tape, but for the most part, Montez Sweat didn't do much. Kerrigan is always going to be Kerrigan. He's a tough, try-hard guy. A hard guy to block, but for the most part, can he take over a game? No, sir. So, let's talk about the offensive side of the ball. So, the Cowboys need a tackle, all right? And I'll have an eye on that because the Redskins are going to try to run the football. So, get ready. They're going to try to run the ball. They're going to do some different things to Chris Thompson. And in space, Chris Thompson, I didn't really mention him, but he's a guy who can, in space, he can do some things. He's quick, he's elusive. In space, he can make you miss, kind of that Lance Dunbar type. He's not an every down back, but they'll throw him a screen, and the way that we looked against the screen against Saquon and kind of what they did with Evan Ingram, got to tackle, got to squeeze. Sean Lee, obviously he doesn't play much now because of, the emergence of Leighton Vander Esch and Jalen, but the diagnosis, he was so good at that, in his career. He could see a play and go. So he never really had to be, sorry guys, I'm trying to keep this stuff out the video. It wasn't really about him being a thumper because he was so smart. He knew where the play was going. He could diagnose a play. He could see keys. Okay, this guard's releasing, it's going to be a screen. Oh, this back is doing this, it's going to be a screen, and he would stop the play before it gets going. That's kind of what I want to see from Vander Esch and Jalen moving forward. Play diagnosis. All right, how to watch film, and I want to see that. I also want to see, Jay Gruden's going to run some zone read some zone running schemes. Excuse me, not zone read. Some zone running schemes. So in that, I want to see how these guys play with their eyes in their gap control and tackle, a future Hall of Famer, Adrian Peterson. For the most part, Scary Terry can run, but so can my corners. And if Byron Jones is slated to start, Anthony Brown goes back to the slot, I'm really comfortable there for the most part. So now when it comes to exploiting mismatches, I want them to twist stunt Eric Flowers, and I want them to make Donald Penn look like a fool, because both, for my money, are bums. You got to call a spade, Cowboys fans and Skins fans if you're watching. Donald Penn and Eric Flowers aren't good offensive linemen. I don't care if you try to hide Eric Flowers on the inside. He has trouble with power. He has trouble with foot quickness. And if you have a decent D-line, what you think you have, I thought that they could have been better, but you think you have players on the defensive line, you need to make plays against this guy. Malik Collins, get him on Eric Flowers. All right? He can't hide. He's not a good offensive lineman. Let's exploit that. And for the most part, you don't know what's going to happen with Jordan Reed. He's always hurt, so even if he does play, he'll probably end up going out the game. Vernon Davis is so hit or miss. He'll make a good play, then he'll drop the football. So for the most part, their offense is decent, overachieving. Case Keenum is just a guy. He's Alex Smith. He's just a guy. He's try hard. The ball goes about 10 yards and it just dies. He has really no arm strength, so he has to overcompensate with throwing with anticipation. Can he win some games if the team around him is really good? Yes. The problem is the Skins aren't really good. And keeping with the exploiting mismatch theme, I really want to attack this secondary. I want to attack Moreau if he even plays. Another wasted draft pick by the Skins. I want to attack Josh Norman, who, let's be honest, I like Deshaun Jackson. He's fast, but Josh Norman just can't run. So he's going to be off in coverage against Amari Cooper. Like, this isn't Dez Bryant anymore, Norman. Amari Cooper's not going to let you get in his head. He's just going to run routes and play football and just out-technique you. Just run past you. I mean, he's A1 speed. And I want Michael Gallup to really burn up Dunbar. I don't think Dunbar is a former converted receiver. I think he is playing above his head, but is he a A1 corner? No, he's not. He's okay. He'll make a play here or there if he's in position, but can he lock a guy down the caliber of Michael Gallup? I don't think he can. And I want Dallas to exploit this. I want them to, because what you're going to see is, and Law made this point, the NFC East has been doing what? They've been drafting for Ezekiel Elliott. Well, I now want the Cowboys to use this mindset of passing to open up the run. And I think if you do that, I think the Cowboys easily win this game. Now, it's an NFC East game, hostile environment, kind of, because there'll be a lot of Cowboys fans there like myself. But, I think the line is 5. That's about right. Because at the end of the day, the Cowboys just have better personnel. You have 21, you have Randall Cobb, and like I said earlier with Landon Collins, get him single with Randall Cobb. I like my chances. Cowboys fans, do you like it? I like my chances. Seeing what Cobb did, seeing the way he was hopping and popping, juice. He has some juice out there. I like my chances. For years, Jason Witten abused Landon Collins in New York, and I don't see much changing. I mean, he will come up and make a tackle in the box. He's not a bum. But Josh Norman's a bum. He can't run. He can't open his hips. It's really a shame that they haven't given one of these young guys a try, because I know you're paying him a $75 million or whatever the contract was 3 years ago when you got him, but he's completely underplayed that contract. Like, he has not been worth that money. I don't care what any Redskins fan tries to sell you on Josh Norman. He's been a wash. We got to call a spade a spade. So, again, keys, make Case Keenum play the best game of his life, and even in that, it won't be enough to beat you. Make this defense cover. Make these guys cover. Because if they try to put 8 in the box, I like my chances on the outside, guys. I told you how I feel about this secondary. I told you how I feel about this receiving core. And there won't be many secondaries that match up. There just won't be, Cowboys fans. So if you can kind of follow that game plan of we're gonna make you guys come out of this, you just thinking that you can, put 8 guys and try to stop 21. No. You got to keep a safety over the top. And now we're gonna run the ball. So kind of pass to set the run up. But exploit your mismatches because you have them all over the field. All right, guys, head on over to Sportscaster. You guys got to follow directions. Go press done. Follow me, even if you have an Android app, and email me. My email is in the description box, and I'm giving you guys free music. I'm mailing them out. I already mailed a couple out this week. Follow those directions. You see the Sportscaster logo. Thank you to the good people of Sportscaster. I say in about 30 minutes, I'm going to throw some food on, then I'm going to go live on Sportscaster. So if you guys follow me over there, I'll be talking about the Skins Cowboys game, going more into depth, watching some film, taking questions. So you guys head over there. It's your boy Foots the King as always. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Now, how many people you guys know that could read, drive, and take notes and do a video on the Cowboys and Skins, man? Come on, y'all. I love y'all, man. It's your boy Foots. Hey.